The next talk is Creating My Own Sustainability Job. Shannon Bunsen moved to Madison in 2008 to become a Badger. She earned a bachelor's degree of science in zoology and Spanish, but contrary to popular belief, she does not teach monkeys how to speak a second language. She spends her days exploring music and the outdoors, different perspectives, and new opportunities. Please welcome Shannon.
Backtrack. Thank you, Jocelyn. Good to go. So as a kid, I spent a few weeks every summer at my family's cottage in northern Wisconsin. And that's where it all started. My need to explore the outdoors, my curiosity about living systems, and my deep love and appreciation for nature. Since then, I decided to visit every Wisconsin state park. I've only made it to 12 so far, but I've still got some time. And on any given day, you can find me hiking or biking the trails in, on, or near our many lakes and gardens. I know the best climbing trees, and if you're lucky, I'll show you where they are. My happiest times are certainly spent outside, and when I am stuck inside, I hang out with all of my plants, and I plan my next outdoor adventure. So when I came to UW-Madison, I wanted to take this environmental awareness into my studies, so I took classes in ecology, limnology, and conservation biology. And I also started to work part-time for the plant engineering department of a healthcare system. And as graduation approached, I thought I wanted to work somewhere like the Nature Conservancy to protect all those beautiful places I had been. But the more time I spent at the hospital, the more I started to buy into this idea that nonprofits didn't need me, healthcare needed me. Hospitals, by their very nature, are really energy intensive and they generate a lot of waste. And I also believed that it was a healthcare provider's responsibility to protect the environment and public health. So when my employer offered me a full-time job, I accepted, and I wasted no time in my mission. I grabbed my clipboard and my green pen, and I walked around our facilities writing down a list of opportunities for improvement. I submitted them, and everything was fixed the next day. I'm only kidding. I realized I was a small part of a large bureaucratic system, and I needed a new strategy. So I found out that we had a sustainability committee, and I heard they were doing wonderful things. I got involved, and one of the first things I tried to do was expand that committee. So we created a network of green teams at our remote locations. And I could not have done that without Sustained and the Empower program. So Empower, if you're not familiar, it's a one-year program that helps businesses start new green teams and identify and work through their first 5 sustainability projects over that year. I also credit Sustained with inspiring me to propose a change to our organization's mission statement. I suggested to the CEO that we include environmental sustainability, and when she approved that, that was the first time I realized I had influential power to make a difference in that big system. And I wanted to do more, so I took classes in change management and on how to influence without direct authority. I did a lot of research. I went on tours. I toured the landfill, which was a great experience. I went inside some wind turbines, and I made friends with other leaders in sustainability and healthcare and in other industries. And I ultimately wrote a formal proposal to my superiors to create a full-time sustainability position. So over time, my director approved, my VP approved, HR approved, and we wrote my new position description. This summer, I became our first sustainability program coordinator and chair of that committee. So I had great support from all of you people and my friends and family, but I still had this brief oh shit moment where I realized that everything I wanted had come to fruition and now I really had to live up to it. But the reality is that I love this job. Every single day I have new challenges with the expansion of our compost program and implementation strategies for our energy conservation measures like rebalancing fume hoods and daylighting controls. And I also get to do really fun things like I plan employee challenges and Earth Day events, volunteer events, dig through trash with students. And I'm also embedding sustainability into our culture at the hospital. So we're writing it into administrative policies. We have staff training. New employee orientation includes sustainability now. And what that proved to me was that, or actually, backtrack, what inspires me most, in spite of all of those things, is the staff response to my position in this program. Every day I'm responding to emails with people giving suggestions and asking questions. Green teams are popping up left and right, from the paging and messaging center to the cancer center. And what that proves to me is that healthcare needed me, but they only needed me to capitalize on this pre-existing widespread desire to do good for the environment. Employees were already looking through the lens of sustainability, evaluating how they can do their job in a way that will generate less waste and conserve more energy. So this response that I received from our executives to our frontline staff proves to me that anyone in any industry, in any size company, can do what I did with a little motivation and help from organizations like Sustain Maine. Thank you.